quarantine.
Oh my God.
We record an episode every hour.
It's like twice a day kind of thing, like right when we wake up and right before we go to bed.
Oh. You know that sound? You know what that sound means.
Hey guys, welcome back to A Few Thoughts.
Today,
It's me, Travis King.
and it's me,
Not Travis
Jacob.
King.
Already starting off good.
Yeah, Jacob,
Yeah.
you had a great intro last time. Let's see if you can keep it up.
I thought we were gonna trade off on that, so it's
Oh,
not
Travis, your turn to introduce the guest.
Hi, my name is Travis King, your host for this A Few Thoughts podcast. I'm here with Jacob Butler, Mary Waxman, and our special guest, Ian Graham. Now, let's start off with a preemptory question. If you got invited to Obama's office and he started to make sexual advances unto you, you sort of knew what was going on beforehand, he was flirting with you, you know the joke. What would you do?
Accept it. Continue it.
This is specifically with Ian in mind.
I would definitely ask him to bring Joe into the equation.
We gotta have Joe.
An all-male threesome.
Yes.
Nothing gay about that.
I don't know.
No
think,
Joe, no deal.
See, I'd go the opposite route. I think me, Michelle, and Barack would have a great time.
I would definitely take Michelle.
But if he said no to the threesome, would you still say yes?
Yeah, still not mad about it.
Okay.
I need
Yeah.
Michelle.
I suppose.
Okay. I think I would be hurt. Like, I would be hurt for Michelle. I would reject it.
Really?
I mean, my idea is like afterwards to go like, hey, Michelle, like me and Barack did it, and like I just think that I'd have a better time with you, and she'd be like, yeah, me too, and then we'd. Like, I'm just saying.
Do you
That's
for your own pleasure?
Just saying, I'm going after the Obama family. Like, I'm getting in that will one way or another.
You know, if you have sex with them, they don't have to put you in the will, right?
Don't. Yeah, that's
They're
not
gonna
part
love.
of
They're
the
gonna love me
agreement.
so much that they're gonna be like, damn.
They have Malia and.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go.
They're gonna love me
Malia.
more than them.
William, take me out of the will.
William, sorry to say, you're out.
All right.
We got a better one.
You're a bit of a disgrace.
You guys, like, this is the master plan. Like, I will have a movie made after me. Like, it's the whole shebang.
The wax.
Maybe you're thinking a little bit too big there with the movie.
I don't know. I think I could get Zendaya to play me.
Okay, Mary.
That is ambitious.
Okay.
What? You
Is
think
she
that-
like older than us?
She is, but not by
Yeah,
much.
but like 40-year-olds play high schoolers.
Well,
Also
yeah, that's true. But that's because all high schoolers look like 40-year-olds, though.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
If Zendaya were to play me in a movie, I'd want her in her like Disney outfits, like where there's like 8 layers, all of them are patterned.
The Shake It Up outfit?
Yes, like
Yeah.
that's what I want. Like I don't want now Zendaya. I want like Bella Thorne Zendaya.
Hi, I'm Bella Thorne, and I have dyslexia.
He's only 23.
It means I have difficulty reading letters, and I'll mix them up like B and D or M and N.
M and W, not Eminem. What?
Shut up, Bella. Shut up.
We have a guest.
Hey,
You have a
No.
guest.
No, you don't.
He's called Ian Graham.
Speak up.
Hi.
What do you do, Ian Graham?
Not a lot.
Are you scared this will come back and haunt you when you become
Wizard
famous?
101.
Yes. Wizard 101. I play Wizard 101 professionally.
How many,
That's
if you
interesting.
could give an estimate to how many hours of Wizard 101 you've played in the past week, what would it be?
70 or 80.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. No. In the past week,
No, like in the most you've played in a 7-day period.
and like the last, so like
So not
70 or
counting
80.
yesterday or the day before. essentially.
probably
Oh my God.
Oh my.
60. Let's say 60.
60.
It's cool on 60. Listen, it's quarantine.
It is.
Quarantine. We're sitting here. We don't have much else to do.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I can try to be like I can like try to exercise.
What are
like,
you guys
my-
doing? What are you guys doing with your quarantine? What are you guys doing that's more productive?
We're
than me?
making this
not playing the same game for 70 hours.
What have you
Oh,
done?
I wouldn't
What have you
say
done?
that.
It's
I
more
would not
productive.
say that. I'm definitely playing.
You watched all 140 episodes of Hunter x Hunter.
148, thank you very much.
Mhm.
And Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's not okay.
How is that any better or worse than Wizard 101?
Because I'm doing homework, I'm painting, I'm
I'm doing
exercising.
homework too.
Are you watching the dub?
I'm not saying you're like
Yeah, are you
not doing anything. I'm just saying, wow, that's a lot of gameplay. Like, I just haven't done the same thing for 70 hours. Like, I'm doing different things, I
I'm
guess.
pretty sure you spent 70 hours watching Hunter.
That's fair, but I was also doing other things, kind of.
You're
Actually,
not.
no, I
You
wasn't.
you were not going to.
No, but I don't
misconstrue that
know.
as productivity.
Your two
I just took
choices
a lot of
are-
breaks. I just didn't like. I don't know.
Your two choices
knows?
are watching Hunter wrong and doing
Yeah.
70 hours.
Unless you're watching the dub.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I did. I just like have such a short attention span right now. Like I'm watching shows right now that are like 20 minutes long, and it takes me an hour to get through one episode because I get one text and I'm like, oh, I should go watch that TikTok and like the other 8 TikToks after it,
Mm.
and then I get distracted. So
Ian, I know you do more than play Wizard 101.
Yeah, I write. I screenwrite.
Oh,
I yeah, I direct things.
for David Fincher.
make
You work with
videos.
David Fincher.
Yeah, I work with David Fincher.
That's
David
what-
Schwimmer, Ross from
No, I make
Friends.
student films. I produce music privately. That no one.
No, you do not.
Yeah, I do. I've
One time.
no, for like privately, like on that no one hears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's produced one major song.
We produced.
One
A
banger
banger.
of a song.
One banger.
It's not.
It
that-
was Ian. Ian produced it, but man, it was some fire.
It was not.
Probably like 40-year-old us can probably still listen to that song.
I still have it on my playlist every now and then. Like when I hit shuffle, it'll come up, and I'm like, "Oh my!"
Mm-hmm.
And then I skip it, and then
Wow.
one day I won't skip it though,
I
and I'll
did
remember how
not
much of a banger
need
it is.
That.
See, eventually our DistroKid account is gonna run out, right? Did we buy it for a year?
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get taken off Spotify. So
It's not gonna. It doesn't get taken off Spotify, does it?
with the one we bought, it does. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
With the low end subscription, it does.
Well, we can sell bootleg CDs of it.
Well, it'll be on SoundCloud still, so it's fine.
That's true.
And,
The
anyone,
ghetto.
and anyone who bought it on Apple Music is still.
Oh,
I
did
really-
anybody buy it on Apple Music?
No.
How much were we
No.
charging for it?
Like I don't know, $2.
$100.
Let's look it up.
$300.
That'll be my like senior gift for you guys. I'll buy you your song, so you will never not have it.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah. What can I say? I'm just a good friend.
Mary's a man.
I really did that. I got so bored. But the thing is, like, that took up like what, 20 minutes of my time? Like that wasn't even a full hour of like activity before I got bored again.
Just read. Reading is. It's
Reading
good.
is good.
Yeah. I need
Reading is
to.
hard.
It is hard, but it's worth it.
Read Dune. Yeah,
I ordered it. It's gonna come this Friday,
I've ordered it as well.
so
Oh
I'm
my.
excited to read
Do I
it.
order it?
Yes.
Yeah, we can have a little Dune book
We
club.
can have a book club. Dune book.
Aw.
You gotta text me when you start Dune, so I can start at the same time.
I've already read it once, but
I will read it at a much slower pace than you.
Oh, I read very
know,
slowly.
I know.
no,
that.
you're gonna want to. It's like walking through a bed of hot coals with nails sticking out of it.
Oh, cute.
But
like
in a good way.
But in a good where you're like, but you're also like a sadist and you're like
Yeah.
really into it.
And then there's like worms there too.
Yum.
There's big ones
good.
Worms.
and crack.
That's the only exciting thing that I've ever heard about Dune is just that there's big worms.
No, the lore's pretty. The lore's pretty epic. Ugh.
I know
It-
fundamentally it's supposed to be kind of Game of Thrones like, kind of.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. In a way.
You'll see.
It tries to do that, but it's like that's not really what it's good at.
Cool.
What is it good at?
Like world building. Like it's just and it's about like a lot of stuff though.
Like I was kind of excited about it when you guys like showed me the screenshots, like sent those in the chat. But then Zendaya posted on her Instagram of her in it, and like her character seems pretty cool. Just looks cool.
She's Chiani.
It's literally Zendaya. Like, she
Yeah,
can't
I
make
don't know what
herself look
Chiani means.
uncomfortable.
I don't know. Cool times. Who
They
knew
also
that like
have Timothy.
not having school would make us read more? Kind of weirdo.
I mean, that's just you.
What? Saying not
You
having
gotta
school,
ahead
like
and read. I've read more since we've been out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have the urge to read more than I did when I was in school.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, well, okay. Okay.
No, once I got my like attention span back up to above 8 seconds, I'll start reading again.
I don't know.
Well, it's just because here's the thing. It's just because like now we have so much time to fill that the normal things like we fill our time with, like we're just those are boring us now. You know, like we can fill those like we normally had like 3 hours a day to fill time. You know, and we use those 3 hours on like internet and TV and stuff like that, right? But now we have 16 hours.
And
And
we
we
still
can-
use like 10 hours for internet and TV and stuff.
Yeah, but that's your max, and so
Yeah.
you have to do 6 hours something else.
And for those
Yeah.
6 hours we read.
We are
Or
finding our
12
limits.
Zendaya is the most attractive human alive.
What?
Zendaya is the most attractive human alive.
No,
It's
No.
Obama and then Zendaya.
that's not true. That's just
It's
not like
incorrect,
it's
Liz.
that's objectively untrue.
Jacob, don't even try to pretend Obama's not at the top of that list.
No, I'm talking about Zendaya,
Oh.
Who's more attractive than Zendaya?
Michelle Obama.
John McCain.
Oh my! He's not alive. This year I caught you.
Oh, it was a lot. Oh crap.
Mitt Romney.
Blake Drake's child.
You caught me.
Adonis, that beautiful
Adonis.
blood.
Adonis. What's his last name?
Adonis Drake. What do you think?
The story of Adnan.
Good lord.
That's and that
I mean,
backdrop.
the little white baby.
Pusha T just went a little too far, but I love it.
No, he didn't go too far at all.
He
He
should
didn't
have
go
gone,
too far at all.
gone farther than making fun of 40s, like a terminal disease.
Yeah, he should have gone farther. I think
I forgot their beef.
it was great.
It,
It
was,
was
so
very
good.
entertaining. It was very entertaining, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun. Such a fun dude.
Oh my god, y'all remember Bad Baby?
Usually rap beefs are like obviously there's a winner, but like Drake is the most popular rapper or like hip hop artist alive right now, and Pusha T is amazing,
Mhm.
like Pusha
I
T.
can't think of one Pusha T song, but I also don't know Pusha T, so that
He's
might
good.
be why.
Most people don't. That's the thing. That's what made it so like good because Pusha T like people didn't know him and like people still appreciated it so much
Yeah,
that he was
I
like,
thought people knew Pusha T.
he's like, you have a son and you haven't mentioned it yet.
well, yeah, people know, like people who listen to rap know Pusha T, but like not people who listen to Drake.
rap.
Not people who listen to Drake listen to Pusha T.
What kind of people listen to rap, Ian?
People who listen to rap, like I do, like I'm white.
You sure about that?
Ugh, no.
He's black. Like Jacob.
Yeah, I'm black. Canonically in the podcast, I'm black.
I'm actually
From-
I'm 164th Cherokee actually. So
I think
Mm.
that's
Is
no.
that a joke?
Okay,
Yes,
Pocahontas.
it is a joke.
Okay.
It is a joke, but it's also probably true. I mean, we all live in America. It's probably true.
Dude,
We're
it's
all white
less
people that
true-
live in
it's
America.
less
It's
likely
probably
than you think it is.
I just read a short story
it?
that said that 20% of all white people have black blood in them.
It's like that short story that we read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Short story?
the short story that we read.
Short story.
Your lit homework?
Oh, I haven't looked at that.
Oh yeah, well the meeting's tomorrow.
Yup.
Oh wait,
Nope,
is it
it's
Tuesday?
Thursday. Haha.
Oh, it's there. No, it's well.
I'm fourth hour.
Thursday.
Sucks to suck.
Wait, what do I need to do for this? Oh my god, guys.
You gotta
Just-
read the short
Just read the story and write down some thoughts
You
about it.
don't need to even write notes.
It takes like 2 seconds. You're fine.
Okay.
It's good too. I like it. I like the short story.
It's nice.
What's
I
the
agree.
author of this author's name? Beloved author.
Marion.
No.
It's not Marion.
Imagine
something
naming
that-
your kid Marion. That's so unfortunate.
Marion Ravenwood.
Look it up. Toni Morrison.
Toni Morrison. I knew it was a T and an M. Flipped him around.
Toni Morrison, I've heard bad things about her, but that was a good short story.
Why would there be anything bad about her?
I don't
I
know.
heard she's just like a mean person in general.
Something about like her.
That's a lie.
When I told my dad that I read a short story by Toni Morrison, he was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh,
I think your dad just has a vendetta against Toni Morrison.
Yeah.
did he get Me Too'd?
Is
Uh-oh.
Toni Morrison?
I hope not.
What?
Huh?
Did my dad get me too?
No, did Toni Morrison get Me Too'd?
Toni Morrison's a
The
woman.
girl.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't think so. I don't think she got me too.
Okay.
Toni Morrison got me too.
Oh,
Got
Google
it.
research.
Gotcha. She got me too. Okay.
That was such a hard conversation to follow.
I don't think it was.
I still don't. I'm pretty clear on it. Travis's dad got me too because
No.
And now he hates Toni Morrison.
now he-
Toni Morrison got Me Too'd by Travis's dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's
I like
okay.
that more. I like that more.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. That's why she's dead now.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, so Ian.
Yeah.
Books, ideas, those kind of things. Is there any book like when you become obviously a massively famous movie man?
hmm
Is there anything like that you would like to experiment with?
Right. I've never wanted to write a book.
No, I'm not writing. I'm not like adapting it to a movie.
Oh. See, I don't read a lot of books. I would like to see an Alchemist movie.
Oh yeah,
I think it would be terrible.
yeah, just like Dune.
I think it.
And you want to be the one
I think-
responsible
I
for
think
making it?
No, I think Miyazaki should make it.
Yeah.
He would be probably the best one to do it.
Miyazaki's old,
I
though.
think he should and it obviously it'd be an adaptation. But like
Right.
that's the only one when I see like a book that I want to be adapted, that's the only one that I know.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't read books, so like I can.
Yeah.
I still
Reading
want
books are for nerds.
No, books are cool.
Nerd.
more Stephen King movies to be adapted because they've adapted a bunch of Stephen King movies, but not my favorite ones.
What
But
are your
what is-
favorites?
I want The Eye of the Dragon to be adapted because it works so perfectly, which is like a fantasy book.
Hmm.
And then I want The Stand to be, which is like a pandemic book.
Remember when they tried to adapt Dark Tower?
Yeah, and then
It's terrible.
Ride.
You got to make that a TV show.
That was
Problem.
weird.
It's a TV show.
They would know they were going to. See, that's the thing. They were gonna make this movie, and when it came out, they were gonna like have a TV show. It was gonna be a whole thing. It was gonna be like a universe.
Mhm.
Except
I mean,
whenever
they
they plan that kind of thing, they always forget to make a good movie first. That's gonna make money and get people interested in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They forget the good movie part.
Oh,
I never watched The Dark Tower.
neither did I.
Would you ever make like a franchise?
I watched it. It was like very hard to follow at some
Mm.
point.
Yes,
What,
Ray?
Jacob?
Would you ever make like a franchise movie?
Yeah. It is not what I want to do. Well, like, it's
No,
not
you
like it's not like my primary objective, but yeah, I would probably if I had a take. I'm like,
What is
you
like
could,
dream movie to make?
see, I don't have one.
Or
No,
not
like,
movie. Or yeah, wait. No.
I don't have like a franchise that I'd want to work in. Like, I like the Star Wars universe a lot. Like, there's something in there. Like, if someone was just like,
Jay Lemurs.
you can just set something in this universe and it doesn't have to be like anything.
Like Couture?
Yeah, not even to that scale. Like, it could just be like about a random person at that random time, and it just happens to be the setting. Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like,
Yes.
they're not even close to doing that.
Well,
Well,
isn't Ryan the person who made Inception and then the 8th Star Wars movie? That's what he's working on.
Ryan Johnson, no. They announced those trilogies like before Episode 9 came out and before Solo came out. They announced like a Benioff and Weiss trilogy
I'm.
and a Ryan Johnson trilogy.
I don't trust them.
And you haven't, and no, and Benioff and Weiss have been canceled because they got a $200 million Netflix deal.
Jeez,
Oh.
for what?
But Ryan Johnson
Just to make whatever. He hasn't said he's not doing it, but he is not working on it right now because he's working on Knives Out too.
Yeah. Knives Out too. That's true.
They're making a second one.
I think my
Yeah,
parents liked the first one, but I can't
Come up
really
with a
remember.
different name.
No, yeah, it's not gonna. No, it's not. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna be called Knives Out. I like it. I like the idea of a sequel to that, though. It's just like they do it like.
They could do a whole Indiana Jones thing with.
Well, yeah, they basically do like
Daniel
like
Craig.
like Poirot and like all those like old Agatha Christie novels where it's just the same detective and they just go from place to place. I love that.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
And I think that's the idea.
What I'm upset about is Baby Driver sequel. I don't want one.
They're not making one, are they?
No, it says it in the IMDb credits. It says it, and like that's always like you never know if that's really going to happen or not. But it says it in the IMDb credits, and I don't want one.
I want one only if it's really, really good. Like they can make it, and if one person watches it and goes not good, don't put it out. It didn't exist. It never happened. It's a do-over.
I still don't want one.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I'm not in unless Edgar Wright's directing it, and he's not.
He's directing and writing it.
I'm not in unless Neil deGrasse Tyson's directing it.
That's gonna be so far down the pipeline though, because he's doing this other thing last night in Soho this year.
Yeah.
That's rapping, and then he's immediately doing another like sci-fi kind of thing.
Yeah, he has like 8 development movies in his IMDb. He has Collider, Fortunately the Milk, Grasshopper Jungle, Shadows, The Night,
Valerian,
Untitled Sparks documentary. Like, what even are any of those?
Half of them won't happen.
Yeah.
But you know, Edgar Wright's fantastic. I trust him with anything.
I do trust him. I just don't really. I don't really want a Baby Driver 2.
I don't need one. I was like happy with like what it was, and like I'm happy that it's like.
Only if it's directed by Dan Schneider.
Who?
Dan Schneider, the Nickelodeon guy.
What?
We need to put him in charge of more stuff and put him around more children so he can.
No, Dick Wolf.
Dan Schneider directed Good Burger.
Dan Schneider made like iCarly.
Yeah, he wrote
Welcome to Good Burger.
101.
Wait, what's the thing they say at Good Burger?
Hi, welcome to Good Burger.
Home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
That's it. Yeah, I thought there was another one.
That is the original Keenan and Kel.
Hi,
Yeah.
welcome to Keenan. More like Keenan v. Kel.
Yes,
Am I right?
Dude, anything this person touches turns to gold. He created Drake and Josh and iCarly and Victorious.
He has a foot
The
fetish.
king.
Exploits
See,
children.
no, that's not true though. But like it doesn't turn that's just what we were watching at the time.
Yeah, but it was.
No, that doesn't mean it's gold.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty.
They're pretty solid.
iCarly's pretty good.
Like that's
They're
a good bet right there.
That's really good.
I can take or leave Victorious though, but you know.
It's the Kevin Spacey of feet.
Really?
No. No.
Let's write it on his tombstone.
Who is Dan Schneider is?
Dan Schneider, the
Dan
Kevin
Schneider.
Spacey of feet.
We go to his like tombstone and we engrave it.
Then he
I
should do the sequel to Baby Driver
That's
because Kevin Spacey's in it.
They're gonna. But he has to do all of his parts in prison in front of a green screen.
He's not in prison.
I know he's not in prison, but like
Lord, he's terrible.
in his house in front
He's
of
scary, dude.
because they can't let him out and see Ansel Elgort because he's pretty young still.
Yeah.
Have you seen the YouTube videos that Kevin Spacey has like put out?
I hate them.
They're
No.
horrifying.
I hate
They're
them.
I
kind of
don't-
they're creepy.
Because he's doing it in like his House of Cards character, and it's
Yeah,
just very
what's his name?
scary.
Frank something
They make me
Frank, yeah.
upset. They make me upset.
because he's creepy because the character's creepy, man.
Mhm.
And like
But you want to?
rapes
He's just good
kids.
at being creepy because he's creepy in real life.
Doesn't make you realize that he wasn't acting the entire time he was doing House of Cards.
he's just evil.
It was the easiest gig for him in the world. He just was able to go and do it.
He has to act his like regular life, you know? He's a good actor.
No, he's not like that in real life. He does do some nasty stuff though, or did do some
Like
nasty
rape
stuff.
kids.
hmm
That's just an example of a nasty thing he's doing.
I love it. I love it when I have to say, "Damn, too bad this great actor, touches kids."
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dang. Morgan Freeman got me too.
Yeah, but
Because he's black.
Yep.
that's the reason.
Oh my.
The natural segue to this is Joe Biden, but we've already done that. So, Ian,
What is
You used it up too fast.
what's the meaning of life, Ian?
What's the meaning of life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
42.
Oh God.
Next question.
No, I don't know. Be happy.
Okay.
Boo.
Yeah.
Cheesy.
Disagree.
That is though. Like
It's
what
suffering.
other meaning is there?
Reproduce,
Yeah.
Die.
make
To get
babies.
into the if there's an afterlife, then the meaning of life is to get into the good one.
Yeah.
What
The
if there's
good
only,
Because then
Yes.
life doesn't matter at all.
what if there's only a
And
good-
if there isn't, then the meaning of life is just to
Do whatever.
enjoy your time there, and it doesn't really matter at all because you're gonna die, and then you won't care.
But what if there is an afterlife? Does that not mean the meaning of life is still just have a good time?
No,
Party hard.
the meaning of life would be to get into the good one,
Yeah.
because
I suppose.
you're gonna be here for 100 years, but you're gonna be in the afterlife for eternity.
Yeah, but like
Eternity is so long.
eternity's pretty long.
Forever.
What if it like sucks? What if it's just really? What if it's like an old folks' home the whole time?
That's so rough.
Old folks home than eternally tortured, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like a bad old folks' home. It's just like I mean they treat you well enough. It's just like you live in an old folks' home from now
That's
on.
what I mean.
That
I
would
don't want it. I don't want it.
I would rather that than torture eternally.
Nah, I'll take.
I would. You'll take the torture?
I'll take the CNBT.
I'll call Satan right now and make sure
Yeah,
he
I'll just
Just-
we can get you hooked up even quicker.
I mean, but what if you meet like really cool people? Like, I don't know.
John McCain.
Like, what
Hey,
if you're like
That's the whole
old
concept.
homes
No.
buddy is pretty like
Any
cool.
positive that you can run from it, like they're just gonna like restrict that positive, you know, and make it not happen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if there's like none and it's just like an old folks home where everyone goes, what if my room partner's Kevin Spacey? Like that would suck.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd fix him once they got up there.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want him.
He's a reformed man and he lives on a kitten farm where he
Do they have-
grows kittens from the ground.
Do they have Viagra in this old folks home?
No, there's no Viagra
Then you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about.
and there's no
Yeah, you don't either, Mary, because you're a woman.
you don't get anything.
Yeah, you Mary, you also don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I still want to play Viagra roulette at some point.
That
don't. I never
would be
want
funny.
No, thank you.
That sounds
No,
so
thanks.
fun.
No,
You
thank
can do it with yourself.
Like, I just want to be there and observe and just
And then
go,
show up to
this
the
is
hospital.
Oh, really, Mary? You
wild.
Later.
I would. You don't have to show up to the hospital as long as the erection doesn't last more than 4 hours.
He could.
He
He very
could.
well could.
But I don't. I mean, do I make you horny, baby? Do I make
Voice
you
crack.
randy?
It's
Do I
voice
make you
crack.
randy?
Randy.
You never seen
Mhm.
Austin Powers, guys?
Yeah, I have.
No, I
That's why
actually
this
haven't.
is.
I don't
You
want,
haven't? Oh, they're great.
it's not my thing.
I definitely watched them at way too young of an age to get any of the jokes, and when I rewatched them when I was older, oh my goodness.
I watched them all over Christmas, dude. Oh my god,
It's a trip.
it's so gratuitous. It's just like.
It's so bad.
I mean, it's so bad.
So like the directors just kind of went, okay, so like I understand that like the writers they put a few jokes in, and that's cute, but like every time there's not a joke, there will also now be a joke from
Every
now
time
on.
there's not a joke, Mike Myers will be naked.
it's the whole show.
Yeah.
And they made multiple, right? Like how
They
many did
made
they
3
make?
of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mike Myers got me too, right? Like how did he
He
not?
didn't. He didn't. Mike Myers is a great
Because
guy.
Mike Myers is a good guy.
Yeah.
Look
He
at-
did Shrek.
Easy life hack: be a good person. Things will go your way. Like
yeah.
No, easy light hack. Be Shrek.
that would also work.
Make
Oh.
yourself green.
Shrek had to go through so much, dude. More
But
trials than I'll
donkey.
ever have in my life.
Can we get a neo like disability criticism take on Shrek, please?
What?
What in the world?
Remember when we went over all of like the types of criticism
Oh God, yeah.
class, and like one of them was like I think it was like disabilities criticism. I want to see a disability criticism of.
I didn't understand that part of.
I want to see what's gonna
Sorry.
happen.
I have. Is this like stuff from Lit?
Yes.
I have no idea what you're like. These words don't even ring
There was
a bell.
there was criticism, and there was like,
I
you
didn't
know,
pay attention. I did not pay attention.
when this is what like we okay, never mind.
It's okay.
A Marxist.
I've given up on myself too.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Oh,
Not
there's
really.
officially a new Playboy Cardi album.
Wait, whoa. Is that right?
Wait. Breaking news.
Whoa, no. You can't do me like this, dude.
He look on his Instagram.
Oh God, we're gonna have to cut this short. If it's
We have 6 minutes.
No, not now. But he just put an album cover on it. It's a pretty great album cover.
dude.
Keep in mind, he is currently in prison, or he is.
He
got arrested.
is.
No, he probably got bailed out.
Oh my God. This is
It's a great album cover, actually. It's great.
baby.
Playboy Cardi makes great album covers. He does. Like,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Die Lit is like I love that album cover.
I like the blue. But like, this is the album cover of a bad album, though.
Oh.
I'm sorry to say it. I needed to say it.
So is his self-titled.
And
No, the Playboy Cardi album isn't like art isn't horrible.
It's not horrible.
no, I like that album cover.
It's better than the Eternal Take.
God, Eternal Takes terrible. It's a terrible album.
You shut your mouth.
Shut your
Terrible.
mouth.
You know what
young
else?
man.
You know what else?
and you know it.
Anything made by Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam albums suck.
Yeah, all Dark Side of the Moon. That's not even Pearl Jam. Jesus.
Dark Side of the Moon is a horrible album cover.
No, that's actually cool album art.
Yeah, no, it's the
It's pretty
best
good.
one. It's famously the best.
It's not the best one.
Pearl Jam has an album art of
The
just
best
an
one is-
avocado. What?
Dark-
Sgt. Pepper's.
It is really just an avocado, isn't it?
That's so strange. Why?
Didn't Pearl Jam just release like a new album too?
Gigaton, yeah.
Is that the avocado one?
No.
No.
The
I
avocado
don't know,
one.
just through like giggling their album art, I feel like they're not okay. Like, I don't know.
Yield. Hey, Ian.
Yeah. I like Vitology. I like this okay album cover.
Ian, which director would you like to have the life of?
Would I like to have the life of?
Yeah, right now.
That's hard. Like that's
Is that? Yeah. Uh-huh.
just like am I in their head? Like am I them now, or am I just I'm just living that life? So all of a sudden.
You are yourself, but you're living their life.
Oh, okay. So like, let me think.
Quentin Tarantino's not an acceptable answer.
No, would not want to live Quentin Tarantino's life.
Dan Schneider is.
Can I choose the younger Russo brother? I don't know
Really?
which one that is. I have no idea.
It's either Joe or I think it's Anthony.
I'd be one of the Property Brothers.
The one that's married and has wife that's like now on the show, or the other one?
No, the other one.
Dude, I didn't realize Russo brothers did Community
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
3 seasons.
until their name popped up. I was like, oh hey, that's kind of cool.
This was
You
a
got-
serious question, and I just did.
Well, because I have no idea. I can't think of. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Spielberg, George Lucas.
Also, my father watched Community like back when I guess it was coming out, and he'd like watch episodes every now and then. But he liked all of the things he saw. Like, I just thought that was interesting. That's it. It's a simple story.
Community is like, yeah, it's a great show. It just is
I bet Steve only watched season 4, though. I bet he only saw
Yeah.
season 4.
the worst season.
Oh, maybe.
I'm sure he didn't, but it's just like season 4 is notoriously the worst.
Ian has not answered the question.
Donald Glover
Ian.
counts as a director. He's directed episodes of.
Yeah, he counts.
No, actually, yeah, sure. That'll be my answer. It's a bad answer though, because that's a lot of pressure.
He
Yeah.
has a good life though.
My answer is Bong Joon-ho.
Really, you'd want to be in South Korea right now?
Yeah. For a few reasons.
Uh huh.
One, I could make a movie about anything and it'd be fine.
I
Because
don't know about that.
he was at one time like on the no-fly list in South Korea because he made like horrible movies, and then he won an Oscar, and now he's being treated like a king, for making like a class-based movie. So like I
Yeah.
could do whatever I wanted to, and I'd still like get praised for it because it's like because he got an Oscar.
He won't not get praised for it.
He wouldn't get attacked by South Korean media.
Cats. Tom Hooper.
That's true.
We hate cats.
I changed my answer. That's who I'd want to be.
Tom Hooper. That's fair.
I've still managed to see nothing more than the trailer of Cats.
Yeah,
And I'm very happy with
Cats
that.
We gotta watch
Interesting.
Cats at some point, right?
Interesting story about Cats, though, about that Tom Hooper and Cats. So this is like a side thing, but so the reports from the crew and the digital effects crew that he had no idea how making CGI movies worked, how that worked
Oh,
at all.
God.
Ooh.
So he didn't have dots. He didn't have tracking dots on people sometimes,
How?
and he didn't have a backing track playing sometimes. So they had to retime some songs and stuff like that and do a bunch of extra stuff. And every time he'd get previs back and it looked really bad because it's previs, right? He'd yell at people and say it looks terrible and freak out.
Poor post
So
crew.
he's just,
That's
an
so
idiot.
sad.
They tried their best,
That's probably why they're we could make it better, but screw it, screw you. I don't want you to get money.
Pile of crap. And then he was like, "All right, guys, make it work."
There is no world where a Cats movie is good. Not I'm sorry.
No, there's a world out there where the Cats movie was good.
No,
Starting the recording.
Woohoo.
What happened?
Oh, Ian's in there. Ian, you gotta click the second link now.
I gotta click the second link now?
Yeah.
We probably should have told him that.
No.
No. I saw the thing pop up that said, "Hey, less than a minute," and I was like, "I'll let him keep
Yeah, I
it."
was about to intervene.
Yeah, because I was like, last time that last minute lasted 3 minutes. This time it was actually a minute, so that was kind of not cool.
Click the second link, Ian. Goodbye.
Okay.
One thing about opening House Party, even for a second on my Mac, is that the fans start going like there's no tomorrow, and my whole computer heats up. And then I just
Okay.
get a nice little warm blanket.
Ian, this is the gimmick of the podcast, is that it starts really abruptly and then it has a middle part really abruptly and then it ends really abruptly.
well, yeah, makes sense.
It's the joys of a few thoughts.
Because it's just a few thoughts, It's like we don't have any structure.
Basically, this is duct tape together.
Really, scotch tape at best.
I
Scotch
literally-
tape.
I go into the editing software, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know if this is the first one, but it's going in the first slot. I put the second one, and I never watch them.
That's
Anyone
great.
knows.
God, Travis, I hope one day that
I
you
want
do
you to
it
just
the
You
backwards.
should just randomly cut it at different points and just swap them around.
Yes, can we have a whole episode that's auto-tuned?
Yeah, that'd be pretty easy.
I really want that, really bad.
Yeah,
That is my goal. When I get a turn to run this, my turn is now auto-tuned. Screw everything else I had planned.
You can run
the
it
thing is-
whenever you want. You just got to make the invite link faster than I do.
Oh no, I don't want to actually go through the work. I just want to.
See, I've been working trying to figure out how to auto tune Travis Scott auto tune in Ableton, and I can't figure out how to do it.
It's probably another software. There is another software that you can do Ableton.
Really.
Yeah. Or not
I have
Ableton.
to say, hey Google, slap some fancy robot voice on me, huh?
Hey,
And then it'll
Hey,
go, okay,
I can't do
That's
it.
it's
the
money,
matter,
Bill
Jim.
Gates.
Mhm.
Even though Bill Gates isn't the Google guy.
Google guy?
The good, no, wait.
The
Yeah, the
Google
good
is
wait.
Kill.
Yeah, that's Nick Hill. Yeah,
Vocaloid. Vocaloid is the thing that I'm referring to.
Vocaloid. Isn't that just what the Japanese thing is?
Yeah,
The dancing girl.
but it's also a software type.
Oh,
Vocaloid is the same voice synthesizer software. It's
interesting.
Used by Gex, I'm pretty sure. It's used by Black Dresses for sure.
Speaking of cats,
I can't figure out if this person in black dresses is a trans woman or not?
I believe so.
Not Gex. I know the Gex one is a trans woman.
Got a mustache.
Guess you found a voice changer app.
Use it now.
You did it.
Okay, let's find a good one. I don't know. They're all really bad.
Anyway, moving on from that extremely boring topic.
Thanks. Thank you.
Ian, sex?
Oh,
Good.
Sure.
Okay.
interesting.
Next question.
Yeah.
What do you want to do in college with film? Because this is a thing. Like, you must have plans. Like, I have plans for college. What do you have plans for?
You have plans for college?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to DePaul, right?
Oh, you're
And
just
so DePaul
beating
has-
up on yourself.
Yeah. So and DePaul has like you can rent out equipment at any time for like anything, and like they don't really care, as long as it's like first come first serve. Like people rented a truck and like over spring break they took a giant truck full of thousands of dollars of film equipment to like a different state and film there.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I'll just like join. They have like a filmmaking club, and I'll just make a bunch of short films and stuff, and eventually, hopefully, get good enough to submit it to festivals and stuff, and try to get
Then just
traction that
become
way.
famous.
Yeah, and then you'll become famous.
But they also like they work in Cinespace, which is like a bunch of sound, like a group of sound stages, the biggest one in like the country, the biggest group of sound stages in the country. So, like, I'll get an internship there, and like try to turn that into a job. So like in college, I can intern, and then out of college, I can get like a job at like a crew, in like a crew spot,
Mhm.
and then like
You'll become famous.
do stuff on the side, and hopefully.
See, that sounds like a
Thank you.
job that's like actually going to be fun.
It'll be fun, but it'll also be under the constant fear of having no job. That's the trade-off, I think.
But then you'll get famous, which is cool.
Yeah, you'll get famous. There's no
No bad sides.
that
No
you-
one
like,
has
you're
ever
not gonna get famous, essentially.
Everyone
No.
gets famous. That's how it works.
Is that how it works?
being famous
Yeah, I
doesn't
think
seem
so.
fun.
Oh my god, at least being rich sounds fun.
Being
Yeah.
rich is good.
I would totally be famous if it meant I was rich.
Being
See, the thing is, you don't even have to be the main guy. Like, you can be the third guy down. You're still getting, like, hella bank. But, like, you don't have to go with the fame.
Mhm. Director famous is like good,
It
but
is
like
good.
yeah, director famous because like if people recognize you, they'll be nice people. They'll be nice about it
Mhm.
because they know you as a director. Like they don't care. But like you don't want to be like music famous.
You
That sounds
don't want
terrible.
to be Anthony Fantana, essentially.
No, Anthony Fantana's fine.
But like I can imagine that people like just walk up to Anthony Fantano that are like fans of his and be like, "Fuck you."
No, I think for the most part, people, from what I see like on like Reddit and stuff like that, people like who see him in real life, mostly just kind of like at most like just make a meme,
You
And
got
he's-
to make a meme. If
and
you
he
see
seems to be,
Anthony
and he
Fantano.
seems to be a good sport about it. So I think like, but like no, like
Okay.
music artist famous is terrible.
Yeah.
seems terrible.
Yeah.
But you'd be rich.
Yeah.
Jacob, so what do you want out of your career? Because I'm getting a
money.
hunch.
If you're getting a hunch, it's
I wonder-
probably correct.
I wonder how Jacob is motivated.
Purely by money.
And sex. Don't forget.
No, it's mainly money.
Okay. This is just an update. Anthony Fantano gave the new Abnormal an 8.
Yeah, that's good. That's probably like what it was going to be, I think.
It's the correct answer. Thank you, Fantano.
That's great.
Antoine.
That makes me happy.
No,
What
no.
kind
My
of it?
plans for the future, I'm motivated by committing massive acts of terrorism. Yeah.
Grand larceny?
Like big larceny. Big
Big Larson.
larceny.
Imagine getting
Big.
like charged with like not grand larceny, but just like big larceny.
Big Larson.
Larceny.
Like, ma'am, you're under arrest for big larceny.
It's not you didn't it's like it wasn't a big enough deal for you to have committed like Grand Theft Auto. It's just big theft auto.
Big theft auto. Yeah.
Big Theft Auto.
Not quite grand. You're not
Got a
quite
big theft there.
Just demoted a little bit. Just like hits you where it hurts.
You
That's
stroll
like
like
how
a
you might be a
moped,
bad person.
Big theft auto.
Mhm.
Back on the mopeds.
I'm also not trying to brag, but his least favorite track on the album was Eternal Summer. So
So you predicted the right opinion.
My opinion.
Because now there's an objective right and wrong about the album.
yeah,
Now that we have
and I had the right opinion.
now that trivial things like personal opinion are removed from the equation, we can
Yeah.
finally know
That's
what the
what
right
I-
thing is.
That's what
You
I
can
really
now
like.
ding dong opinion wrong, like with confidence.
You can confidently say to everybody's chagrin, ding dong opinion, because everybody loves when people say that.
Yeah, I do. I think it's hilarious.
Because you're the one who says it.
No, I wasn't the one that made it up. It was Ben.
No, I'm not saying that you're the one who made it up.
Whenever Ben or Jacob says it to me, because you do say it to me sometimes,
Only
I
ironically.
always love it. I always love it.
I enjoy it every time I hear someone go ding dong opinion wrong, because like especially when it's someone who's never heard it before, the look on their face of like, I know I was just insulted in the most childish way possible, but it still hurts. Like
You're
It
just
hurts
shut
so
down.
much.
You're just like
It's like I'm sorry I got to do this to you, but ding dong opinion.
Ding dong.
Like, why do you do that?
It's painful to hear.
oh man.
Offensive. That should be a hate crime. That should be a hate crime to say ding dong opinion wrong.
I'm gonna say it in college, and they're gonna be like, "Who are you?"
You'd be
You
like,
wouldn't like a debate.
I swear to God, I'm gonna accidentally say Chance the Rapper Doritos in college, and people are just gonna wonder.
Oh.
They're not gonna ask. 'cause
No,
it's
but
not
here's
good
the
enough to
thing.
ask.
We found Doritos much better than Chance the Rapper Doritos.
Wait,
no.
no, which ones?
No, okay. First, the Limon
No.
Chance the Rapper Doritos are better than the Chance the Rapper Doritos.
They're
And
not.
Flamas are like.
I haven't had Flamas.
God, Flamas are good, dude.
I'm
Like,
waiting
just
for
like-
one of you guys in college to like just kind of text in the group chat like after it's been dead for a month and just be like, "Hey guys, I accidentally just said like Ian sex to my roommate and now they're like they want to change." And like I just like it's gonna be really good.
I probably wouldn't say Ian sex, but I'd probably just go sex, and then he'd look at me and be like, "What are you?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
I refuse to pick a not weird roommate though. Like
I picked a not weird roommate.
that's so bad.
Picked a very normal person.
That's a mistake.
No,
my
it's
my
fine.
my roommate likes Cardi, so we're cool.
There you go.
Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi B. No, the god.
Cardi B.
No, Cartier watches. Cartier, whatever.
I
it
feel
is.
like you've hyped Playboy Cardi's Dilate so much that I can't. Like it's never gonna be as good as I.
Travis,
hope.
No, I think it will still be as good.
Travis,
as
here's
it
the thing.
is.
Because you realize what the album is by the 5th song in, because every song has been the same type of song,
Well,
but
no,
it's
like,
all great.
The opening of the album is by far its weakest part.
It's terrible. The opening's terrible. I listened to the opening of the album, like that's how I started, and I waited a full 6 months before I tried to listen to it again.
R.I.P.
that's what happened to me,
R.I.P.
too.
is decent, but like,
Yeah.
well, let's look at this. So long time, not that great. R.I.P. is decent. Lean for Real is an absolute slapper,
Mhm.
and you can't tell me otherwise. Old Money.
Old money.
It's a
New
new hose.
New host. That's a whole.
And
song.
then Love Hurts. That's not the best song either.
But the Lil Uzi song is great.
The Lil Uzi song.
And then
great.
then you're just cruising for the rest of the album.
Yeah, the rest of it is just like
Yeah.
It's so good.
Except for the Gunna feature. Fuck Gunna.
The Gunna feature.
I hate Gunna.
I hate
No,
Gunna.
I like that song.
I hate Gunna.
Gunna's
I just hate Gunna.
I added a
Gunna
Gunna
and Lil
song
Baby.
to my jams playlist.
Remember when Gunna and Lil Baby had an album together?
They did. They did.
And the first
They
song
did.
featured Nav.
Ew.
That's the Holy Trinity.
Why would you open it up like that?
Why would you open up an album with Nav? Nav or Nav? I don't know.
Nav. It's
I don't
Nav.
know his
Like
haircut.
a navigational system.
Nav is terrible.
GPS.
I love Nav. I think he's hilarious.
I only call him by his full name, Global Positioning System.
Big rig.
Big rig, construction apparatus.
Construction apparatus, please.
Mhm. The other day, I taught my grandma how to use Spotify. She was really amazed.
Oh.
Yeah, she got it on her iPad and she was trying to figure it out. And I was like, yeah, so you can just type in any song and it will come up. And she's like, what?
It's not like any song, but like.
But like,
most
and
songs.
she was like, "Wait, can I play Hallelujah?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can play Hallelujah."
Shrek song.
And then I played it. Yeah, not the
Wait.
Shrek. It's like, but it's not originally Shrek. It's like,
That's what you think.
yeah. But she got so excited when it started playing, and she was like, "Oh my
That's
god!"
so funny.
I love like that's because I was expecting you to be like, yeah, you make a playlist and you can keep the songs, but like just
No.
searching it. That's
I didn't teach your playlist. I was like, you're gonna get confused.
Was the second song that you requested "Bound to" by Kanye West?
Yes,
No, it was Waves actually.
it was highlights.
It was leader of the Lincoln.
She likes the part where she likes the part where he talks about Taylor Swift. Where Kanye talks about Taylor.
No,
You
it
mean
was-
famous?
It was
Yeah,
Mastered.
famous.
It
You
was
made that-
Mastered by
you
Tyler
made
the
that-
Creator.
Bitch famous.
She likes Yonkers. She's like,
like,
wait,
Yonkers?
they have Yonkers on Spotify? I was like, yeah, Grandma, they have Yonkers.
They
on
have Yonkers. You like Yonkers?
You like Tyler, Grandma? You like Tyler?
um,
you're like, okay, what do you want to listen to? She goes, Slack.
Slam.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right, Grandma.
she says the F word too.
She actually was like, I want to listen to the new Domo Genesis album. I was like,
Oh, I was like,
no,
oh, okay.
Grandma, they don't have that on Spotify.
Innocent, interesting.
I saved her.
That's
Listen
not
to
even
Domo.
funny. It's
This
not
is
even
the
funny.
funniest bit that we've ever done on the podcast.
4 episodes in, we haven't done that many bits.
Well,
We have zero.
I like the boys' time bit better.
Boys Time bit was good.
Oh,
Is it boys' time?
Boys.
time.
Boys' time.
Oh.
Ooh. That's the bit.
That's the whole bit. Like
Boy-
that's
it's
literally
just-
it.
it's
Like you
boys'
just
time.
listen to our bit.
It's not all it.
That's funny. No, that's
we,
funny.
we interject some things in there.
Yeah. Just like every
Interject what?
I interjected Trump is racist.
Yeah. That was
Like, ooh, Trump's racist.
That's a bold political opinion, Travis.
It's not a bold.
Maybe one of
it's
the
not that
opinion.
bold.
It's pretty universally accepted.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Travis?
Yeah.
As a Trump supporter myself, I'll have to say that you need to back off the God King.
He's a black Trump supporter.
Yeah, I'm a black Trump supporter. Blacks for Trump.
I
I'd
went
also
on
like
a-
to mention, like in the
this
first
is
episode.
really bad. This is really bad.
You don't want that on record, dude.
God, I'm not black and I'm not a Trump supporter.
I went on a
Oh.
walk with my mom, and the first 20 minutes she ranted about Trump.
Today?
I was like, "Thank you, mom."
But your
Thank
mom's still voting for him.
you. No, she's not voting. She doesn't ever vote for
Oh,
Trump.
thank God for your mom. Not really. She could just vote for Biden, but you know.
Yeah, but like,
No, you should
What?
always vote. Even if it's for the wrong person.
Yeah, you should. No.
we
Wait.
voted for the Libertarian candidate last time.
Gary?
Yeah.
God.
Lizak?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, Gary Lezak.
Gary Aleppo.
Yeah, Gary Lezak.
Gary Aleppo.
Local news weatherman. Gary Lezak.
If
He
Gary
made it pretty
Lezak
far too. He
ran
got
for-
he got 30% of the electoral college.
if Gary Lezak ran for like representative of our district, he would win.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
So would Mike Busby.
But it like
Brian
it turns out that
Busby.
he's got some
No.
like horribly racist
Mike?
views. And they keep Brian Busby chained up in the closet at the weather station.
Mhm.
That's what Gary Lezak does. I mean,
Is Gary Lezak gay?
no, but he is bald. So what's the difference?
That's true.
Too far?
I know he has cancer.
I don't think it's too. It's
He
just.
is
It's
gay.
interesting.
Okay.
well. Look.
I have
if you
tears
put
in
the
my
dots
eyes.
together, there are bald people, and some of them are gay. So, like, come on.
Gary Lezak is one of them. He's gay. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
You
He also
Google
has
it.
2 dogs.
I just
The
googled
difference.
it.
He has 2 dogs that he's literally always like showing off. It's so
He does. They're good too. They're really great dogs.
Oh, wait. Are we done with this in like 6 minutes?
Yeah, like 7 minutes.
Oh, really?
yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like an hour, you know.
It's a
Yeah.
breezy
Gotta
time
keep
here
it
at a
there.
few thoughts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
very
been more than a few
good.
thoughts, you know.
It's
Really not. There's 4 of us.
Four
A
thoughts.
few is 3 to 4.
No, a
And
few
there
is
are-
3.
A few is 3.
No, it's 3 to 4.
Yeah, I guess.
Several is 5 to like 7.
8? Oh.
If it's 4, you just say 4.
I say a few.
A few, but that takes so long. It's longer than saying 4.
Well, a few takes longer to say than 3 too.
Few
And
and
why do
4?
we even say a few?
It's because it's like an indefinite, you know. It's
Okay.
like, oh, I don't know how many, but it's like a few.
Okay.
It's 3 or 4.
Wait,
Okay.
they're both one-syllable words.
But it means
right?
3.
What?
It means 3 to 4.
No, like a few. But you can't just say few. You have to say a few.
You can say few. There's few of them.
But you have to say there are a few of them.
No, there's few of them left. It's grammatically correct.
Yeah, but that sounds like. But
You
like
sound
you-
stupid, Jacob. That's the issue.
That's it.
That is the issue.
The definition of few means the minority of people.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh.
Well, the
Travis, you sound
dictionary is
stupid.
wrong. The dictionary is wrong. I'm glad.
Just clearing it up. That Webster on crack. We can't trust him. Not trustworthy.
Daniel Webster, hate him. Bad politician.
Awful.
Uh,
Excuse me.
Daniel Webster. Sorry,
What did Daniel Webster do?
Daniel Webster did nothing.
He
He's done
invented
nothing.
words.
He
dude.
invented the web, the World Wide Web.
He was part of the Whig Party,
What a loser!
the worst party. Let it be known.
No, the do nothing Democrats are the worst party.
Right now,
The do nothing Democrats.
I can't disagree with you.
Did you see? Okay. Did you see his thing today? Where, or not? Maybe it wasn't today, but like where he like just showed the press like a campaign video of his.
Wait, who? Trump?
Trump.
Go on. I haven't heard.
It
This.
was either today or yesterday. Like he literally just showed them like a campaign video.
Yeah,
That's
because
so
they're not press briefings, they're rallies.
Yeah, with people that he doesn't like.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's horrible what he says to them. It really is.
What a world
Um,
we live in. What a world.
But
Trump
he's like,
said
but
he
he's
had
like,
to
he's
have
like
power.
some the do nothing Democrats or wait, no, Democratic politicians or Democrat politicians, which is the correct way, what I say. And it's like,
Who asked?
but he's like, oh, like watching those like press briefings, it's really just like horrible because he just treats them so badly.
That's why you just don't watch
He's
them
just
and then you're
calling them
blind to
names
the
the whole
issues.
time. He's just like, you're stupid. You're an idiot. I don't like you. Like, come on, man.
He's the president in a
He is.
crisis. He's a war president now. He's like, I hate him. I hate him.
He's-
You know, the whole world is laughing at us.
I'll say it. I dislike Trump.
No, he's the president. You have to respect
God,
him.
Emperor.
Respect him.
Remember when people said that in 2016?
I'll say that.
And they said, hey,
I have a
he's your
prediction.
president. Respect him.
I have a prediction, everyone.
What?
No.
My prediction is that
4 more years.
he will win the presidency again. First of all, he's going to do another 4 years,
Mhm.
and then after that, he's going to put up Eric or someone
Yeah.
or
I think
DJ
that's
Trump
gonna happen.
Jr. And but Donald Trump Jr. loses the nomination,
Yeah.
and then Donald Trump and his his son creates a new party.
What's the difference?
Oh, I don't think so.
Brother, son,
Yeah, the
the
Trump
difference, am I
Yeah.
right?
I think there's going to be a Trump party.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we already have one of those, Travis. It's called the GOP.
If
but I think it's
no,
gonna be called,
see,
it's
here's
called
the
the
thing.
Trump party.
Yeah, because the Republican Party post Trump is dead. Like they're just it's like
What do you do at that?
there
point?
isn't one. Yeah, if he there's no way he leaves, like his family leaves politics like
Never.
wholesale in
Never.
4 years.
Yeah.
Like there's just a 0% chance of that happening.
It's DJ. DJ's next.
I want
DJ
Barron.
Haynes?
I want Barron to run.
Khaled?
I want Barron to
DJ Khaled's my president.
Ooh.
run.
Barron will-
Every press briefing is just him going,
We the best country.
We the best.
What's the difference between DJ Khaled and Trump? I don't know. Don't ask me.
This Express article is like Barron Trump. How youngest Trump has already surpassed his father in a surprising way.
In height.
oh, we're about to end soon.
It's penis size.
Ooh.
I think we're about to end soon,
No.
but
We have 1 minute left.
no? Oh, sick.
Oh, nice. All right, what do we do with the last minute?
It's up to you, Ian. You're a special guest.
I don't have any ideas.
Do the outro. Do
Well,
the outro.
tell me when there's like 20 seconds left, because I'll
I
finish
can't
this
tell
out
you
real
that.
quick.
You know, Ian, you have to do our classic outro, like the one that we've been doing the past
Yeah, the
15
classic
episodes.
outro.
The one that everyone knows.
The one
Oh,
we-
okay. Now we're gonna throw it to our sponsor, Audible. Thanks, Audible, for sponsoring us once again in these hard times. Go over to Audible. Use code a few thoughts
How does
to get your
Nardwuar
free
end?
audiobook today. I recently downloaded Dune. It's narrated by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Shut up.
Is it really narrated by Joseph
I don't
Gordon-Levitt?
know.
Next time on A Few Thoughts,
Who's our guest?
Nicki
We don't know.
Minaj.
We don't know.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
coming on next
Minaj.
time.
Oh, it's the next
Nicki
guest.
Minaj.
Ninja.